Welcome back to another episode interview series with Rabbit Kanal YouTube channel. As you guys know, we are trying to know you correct information in the Web3 and blockchain space. We have two valuable guests for with us, the founders of Wisdomise, and the Wisdomise, as you guys know, already launched 2 weeks ago, and they have a really successful launch in these market conditions. We're gonna learn more about you guys. Before we start, could you tell us yourself and what you guys actually building? We can start with Fardad. You have the turn.
Sure, Enes, thank you so much for inviting us and having us today with your audience. Turkey is, apart from my personal interest in the country, Turkey had always been one of the major geographies in which we have a big community, we have a lot of users. And so, in that respect, super glad to be with your audience today. Maybe I'm going to start with a quick background about myself, and then I'll pass it to AJ, my co-founder. I have studied computer science. I used to be a software developer for quite some time, over 20 years ago. Then my life got me into data science. I did my master in data science, followed by my PhD in econometrics, which is a combination of economics and data science. Then I moved to so my PhD was at Delft University, Netherlands. Then I moved to the US. I did my postdoc at MIT, primarily focusing on platform business model and how platform can be shaped and grow. Later, I moved back to Netherlands. I was assistant professor at Delft University. Then again, I moved back to the US. I joined McKinsey, the consulting firm. And then with McKinsey, I came to Dubai, the beautiful city in which I'm living right now. I was part of the founding team of McKinsey Digital, which is the digital and business technology arm of McKinsey. I served the firm for 4 years, and then I started my own boutique consulting firm, advisory firm, and a software development house on the side, which grew very quickly and was sold to a bigger advisory group in the region in 2018. That's when I joined Kareem as head of strategy. For you, as you may know, Kareem, as of now, is the Middle East part of Uber. Kareem got acquired by Uber in 2020 with the highest kind of sort of valuation today, $3.1 billion. And I continued my journey with Uber. And later, 2021, I left Uber and I incorporated Wisdomise together with AJ in Switzerland. The company is fully regulated and licensed in Switzerland. We have also offices in Dubai. We have a new office in Estonia, and we potentially going to have another office soon in one of the Southeastern Asian countries. With that said, before I jump into wisdom, maybe I'll pass it to AJ.
Sure.
Yeah, so great to be here and talking with your audience. And as a very quick background about myself, I studied business and finance, and from the very early on, I pursued the entrepreneurship sort of path. Basically, I have two major exits from US, which basically working on Web2 sort of businesses. The first one was the AI professional platform, and right after that, I founded a digital transformation agency, which we were serving all sort of 500 Fortune companies. And later on, I joined as a CEO and partner of the VC family funds and a startup studio, which we basically, investing on all sort of e-commerce, fintechs, and this sort of businesses. And we launched over five major startups in the region as well. And later on in 2021, with Fardad, we founded Wisdomise based in Switzerland.
Amazing. Thanks for the introduction for about the Wisdomise. And here is a question: why you and your team have started Wisdomise, and what is the vision and what is the reason of build this company and this project?
Let me answer that question, Enes. Right. So I've been a trader myself. I started like back in the day over 20 years ago in commodity trading. Then I got into crypto by the form of a trader, again, a kind of more or less, I would say, day trader. Back in the day, 2015, I guess I bought my first BTC when it was around $300. And I always regret myself why I didn't bought more at that time. But anyway, a long story short, I went to at least 2 or 3 major winter time and then pumps and dumps of the crypto market. And what I realized is that, including myself, many people participate in crypto market without necessarily having a solid understanding or knowledge of financial market. Right? It may sound easy to check a few Telegram channel or a few YouTube channels or following XYZ and randomly getting into the market, buying and selling. But if you do that, you typically, and that's what like the common pattern, you typically end up buying at the rise and then you're going to sell at the dip, right? So that's something that you typically have. So you realize that at the end of the day, you're actually losing money rather than making money, right? Why? Because number one, the number of data sources you need to collect and analyze and synthesize is way more than what an individual can handle. Number two, there are so many different sources of information, and you always need to separate the wheat from the chaff. What is right, what is wrong? What is reliable and what is unreliable? What is validated and what is unvalidated? That on itself is a big thing, right? Another thing is that financial market, in particular crypto market, is pretty volatile. You look at the volatility of BTC, it may go plus minus 10%, 20% over a day. You don't necessarily see that in other financial markets unless you call it a crash, right? So, and again, the nature of crypto market is also 24/7. It doesn't sleep. It never goes to bed. Somebody goes to bed in Dubai, another person wakes up in China, another person maybe in Europe, right? It's a 24/7 kind of market. So with that in mind, if you really want to participate in crypto market and if you want to get a good gain out of it and if you want to manage your risk, you need to actively be like active in that market. And you also need to start consuming a lot of information, which goes beyond the capacity of individual, right?
Okay.
Our question, like I getting into crypto 2015, going through the winter time, I was asking myself, how can I facilitate this exposure to a large number of people out there who want to get into crypto? As you may know, many active participants in crypto market and many traders are actually treating crypto as the first financial market in which they gain experience. They never have had any experience in other financial markets. So this challenge becomes even more profound for these sort of people who don't have necessarily a much experience in other financial markets. My question was like, how I can make their life easier and at the same token, ideally more rewarding. How can I help them better managing the risk? How can I help them better exposure by spending less time in crypto market? Because people have their own primary job. They typically look at crypto as a side activity, as a second job. They don't necessarily want to spend 20 hours a day behind computer looking at the chart.
Okay.
But that was the kind of problem. In principle, we want to open up the crypto market to larger segments of society. I always had the dream that every single person out there, whether you have whatever sort of job, I don't want to name any sort of job, but no matter what sort of job you have, whether you have $10 saving a month or you have $100,000 saving a month, if you want to participate in crypto market, I need to be able to help you. So the whole idea was to bridge the gap and then provide opportunity for larger segments of society to effectively and efficiently participate in crypto market. And that's our vision. Our vision is to democratize wealth creation with focus on digital assets.
All right. In your opinion, as a Wisdomise, what kind of problem exactly you guys already solving with this vision? And you mentioned that you're managing the risk. And how do you do that exactly?
Okay, I'll answer those questions as well. So number one, we help people collecting the right, reliable data, synthesize them,
Okay.
and offering them an actionable insight rather than going through 1,000 different sources of data and trying to figure out what this means. We're going to do that for you with our AI infrastructure. Collect data, we cleanse data, we synthesize data, and offer you actionable insight on which you can make faster decisions. Shall I buy this coin or not? Shall I sell this token or not? Is it the right time to invest in this project or not? These are the sort of questions we try to answer. That's point number one.
Can
Point
I
number,
add something to your point number one? We
sure.
always says that at Wisdomise we are seeing opportunities when others sees doubts, because we have so many sources of data that we don't know that this is right or wrong, and most of the market living in doubt. What we are trying to do is define those opportunities for the people and clean all the noises for them.
Okay.
And offer them at the right time. All right. I mean, only the opportunities are time sensitive. So that's one. The second thing is that for many people, they don't, at the end of the day, they don't really care to actively get data, intelligence, and insight. They just want to participate in the market and make a good gain out of it. They want to manage the risk. For those people, we offer our fully automated AI trading platform where we provide them with different financial products. You can think of them as some sort of an index fund, which is a collection of different coins that is dynamically being put into a portfolio and continuously traded in a spot and futures market. So they simply need to rely on the AI algorithm behind this fund. They're going to look at the track record, and if they are interested, they're going to invest their money. In that respect, they still participate in crypto market without necessarily spending too much time or getting deep into that. Right? That's the second thing that we do. And the third thing, we also have our own internal research team that is continuously 360-degree watching the market, monitoring the market, trying to pick the right project, the good project, and bring those opportunities in front of people. That's a right way to manage people risk rather than they following random noises here and there, and you end up looking at a chart which is going down every second.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Actually, I saw the question. Did the question come from the community? The question is, what is the best way making money in crypto, and how the Wisdomise can help in this matter to community, and what kind of actually benefits the community get it from the Wisdomise, in your opinion?
I can take a stab on this, agent. Maybe feel free to add. So I think, NF, this is a very generic question. It's like I'm asking you, what is the best house I can buy?
Okay.
Right? It really depends on the budget I have. It really depends on the city in which I want to buy the house. It really depends on many factors. But if I want to answer that question, I would say it really depends on the objective of that person. Do you really want to stay in crypto as a financial market in the long run? Or would you rather gain something out of it and leave it? Or are you into coming in and going out frequently? Really depends on objective of people, right? We try to offer something for every segment of our market based on their objective. For those people who really look at the crypto market in the long run, we offer very stable funds that are typically consisting of major coin, and they can just simply put their money there rather than keeping their money whole in their wallet. They let AI play with their money and creating profit for them, right?
Okay.
For those people who are more interested in coming in and going out and be selective about new opportunities, we try to help them with finding new projects, validating those projects, reducing the risk. We never can make the risk zero. There is no risk-free investment in the world.
Okay.
But we minimize the risk and we offer them guideline at what the right time to invest in those projects is. That's another way we help them, right? We recently published a new feature called Social Radar, and Social Radar is exactly aiming for those people, right? And the third group are people who are active in financial market. They are pro traders. They know what to do. We provide them with significant proprietary tools that helps them building their better strategy, maybe optimizing their strategy with AI, and then running better trades. So we actually help all these three segments of the market. Those who want to invest in the long run, those who want to get in and out, and those who actively want to trade and build their own strategy.
Amazing, amazing. And as far as I know, the how many team members you have, and how many people they are working behind the scenes for the Wisdomise?
We have until yesterday we had 41. Again, I think we offered
Yeah.
I think we extended another offer today. So, but I think we are let's say 40 people. The majority of the team are tech and product. We have also a small marketing team. Like a bit less than half of the team are PhD. They have PhD degree in artificial intelligence, data science, computer software engineering, and blockchain engineering. And a good group of our kind of members also part of international Olympiads in mathematics, computer science, physics, or ACM, like the major computer science competition.
I got it. Actually, you guys have also the AI integration. Maybe AJ wants to answer this question. And how do you managing the risk, especially with AI, in your opinion?
I mean, as Fardad mentioned as well, never we can say we make the risk zero, but what we are trying to do is like analyzing numerous source of data. We are not relying only on one source of data. We have more than 160 different sources of data, from on-chain data, sentiment analysis, which is an NLP. We have order book data, like then like market data. Then we have geopolitical data. So we have numerous sources of data that we collect the data, analyze the data, and then give the actions. So we always trying to clean the noises within the data that we having. For example, as an instance, for Social Radar, which we just launched a week ago, it's a social sentiment analysis, which we are analyzing more than 100 million messages per day to get those data, and then cleaning the data and give the actionable process to the users. So with this sort of process that we have, we always trying to mitigate the risk and bring the risk to the least level that we can, basically.
Amazing, really, congratulations. And actually, as a Wisdomise investor, I like your vision. I already invested in Wisdomise, and we had a really successful launch in this market condition. And also, I would like to learn more, especially for the Turkish community, because the Turkish community, they are really dedicated in the crypto space. So many people trying to make money in crypto, because in Turkey, the fiat currency down every single day. The crypto is a new way for making money. Actually, what kind of plan or what kind of development or anything would you like to add, or would you like to do in near future for the Turkish community?
So for Turkish, I mean, in general, as we are a very product oriented company, every iteration, which we call it iteration, every 2 weeks to every 1 month, we have new features that coming up. We are keep adding to our utilities and what we have to bring more opportunities for the users. As I mentioned earlier, we seize the opportunity when people seize the doubt. So we're always trying to build on top of what we are building right now. For the local communities also, we have a lot of plans. In terms of the product, we are opening the platform very soon to become a marketplace. So we are letting other pro traders to get onboarded. They can build their strategy on top of our platform, leverage our infrastructure, augment it with the AI, and validate it through our platform and push it to production so other users can benefit from that. And with that sense, we are also working with so many local pro traders as well, from Turkey to APAC to US to Europe, like all over the world. We are having different sort of events for the trading communities, and we are running so many trading competitions based on each locations. That's one thing. The second thing, we always trying to kind of facilitate our customer support as well. We, even though like we are in a decentralized world, we rather to always be in touch and have a very close relationship with all the communities that we have. And we have a local support team as well for major communities that we have. As of now, like Turkish community, we have a customer support on that. Japanese community, we have customer support. Chinese, we have Spanish, we have CIS market, we have. So we always trying to kind of build that sort of trust and relationship with our community and users in a very tight manner. So these are the major stuff that we are doing. But along the way, I mean, so many we are planning so many events with our ecosystem partners, like Chainlink, for example. We already had some sort of local events in different like demographics, but Turkish is one of those that we are also starting from this summer to have some sort of events that gathering our communities and educating more about how we can together democratize wealth creation and how we can bring more value to the market with the help of each local communities.
Amazing.
And you never know. I mean, as of now, we're supporting 3 languages. We're supporting English, Chinese, and Japanese.
Oh.
So I'm sure Turkish is going to be one of the next, I would say, languages that we're going to add there and make it even easier for your community to use this device.
That will be better. That will be better. As I said, there is no need to explain more the Turkish community side because they're really active in the crypto space. So another question: is there any excited news would you like to share me before you guys publish with your community? Maybe.
AJ, you wanna?
It's very hard to say. I already said the one of our news, but like we have much bigger news coming out. I don't want to spoil. The main reason is we wanna release things at the very right time. But we are just in a highlight. We are coming up with a new exchange release very, very soon. And we already gave the announcement. We have our airdrop events that coming up. We already have done the first batch of our airdrop, which happened a few months ago prior to launch, and we already done the sort of the validation of those airdrops, and we are coming up with a new batch of our airdrops. On top of that, we have 2 major let's say co-build as well as ecosystem partnership with 2 of the ultra tier 1 kind of ecosystem partners that we are building a very cool products together, and we are announcing to the market that's coming up by end of Q3. And these are the major thing. And on top of that, marketplace is something that we are eagerly working on that to make a very unique and astonishing product so everyone can benefit from that, and they can spread the words for us as well.
And it's to add very soon we also gonna put out our kind of involvement in a few other layer 1 blockchain communities to tap into those communities and building our product for those communities and tapping into the liquidity. Let me not share the name of those chains, but those are among the biggest.
Amazing. I mean, we are really excited. We can wait for the new news because some of our community also they are investor of Wisdomise. That's why this news sources that very
as soon as the news is out, you're gonna be one of the first who will hear about it.
Amazing. Thank you very much for sharing with me. So, and the last question is, what would you like to say from here, the Turkish community?
I can tell you that you guys have a lovely country. To be honest, I'm a fan of your country, Turkish food, Turkish people, Turkish.
Amazing.
I've visited Turkey over 20 times. But apart from that, like on a personal note, I think, like as you noted, those countries who suffer from the national currency deflation, they all see crypto as the way to save and retain their kind of asset, their wealth. We push it even further and help them not only to retain their asset, but actually increase their asset, actually grow their wealth, right? So my request for Turkish community, and they are very active. If you look at the chart of countries in terms of crypto penetration, Turkey is always one of the top 5 globally, right? So my request for Turkish community is help us build better product for those communities. Tell us what you need. Tell us what you expect. We're always a message away. Send us an email or participate in our community, participate in our AMA. We always try to listen to everyone. Whether or not we can kind of reflect on those things is a matter of capacity, but we always have an ear to listen, right? So please do share your voice with us and let us know what you expect, where we're doing good and where we're doing bad, so we can keep improving.
Amazing. I have to continue my own language because this is a really important topic. Burada yani arkadaşlar gerçekten Wisdomise ekibi sizden gelen, komüniteden gelen feedbacklere çok önem veriyor. Dolayısıyla buradaki herhangi bir şekilde sizin olmasını istediğiniz, gelmesini istediğiniz yeni bir özellik ya da projeyle alakalı bütün fikirlerinizi açıklar. Dolayısıyla bu da gerçekten projenin ne kadar komüniteye önem verdiğinin çok büyük bir göstergesi. Dolayısıyla bu kısım önemli. Herhangi bir şekilde herhangi bir isteğiniz, sorunuz ya da bir fikriniz olduğunda tabii ki gerek Wisdomise'ın official Twitter hesabında, gerek AMA'lerde ya da gerek de doğrudan ekibe ileterek bunları yapabilirsiniz. Bu kısımlar önemli. I already let them know about the feedback for the Wisdomise for future developments, especially for regarding the Turkish community. This is really important because the community, everything, especially in the Web3 space, that's why I'm pretty sure you guys are really working hard for especially the community side. Thank you very much for sharing your valuable thoughts with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Enes. Thanks for having us.
Enes, thank you so much for having us and looking forward to catching up soon.
Yeah, my pleasure. If you would like to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. As you guys know, we want you to know correct information in Web3 and blockchain space. Stay tuned. See ya.